Welcome to Dubai and Dubai Metro.
Doors closing.
Today we are going to take a quick journey on the world's longest driverless metro line service in Dubai. Before that, let's look at some general information about this Dubai Metro. This metro line is the first among all the Arabian countries. It has uniformly designed station. In the second place are Egypt's Cairo Metro and Iraq's Baghdad Metro. The Dubai Metro, a red line which you see running along our side now, opened for public on 10 September 2009. The red line is 52 kilometers long and has got 29 stations and is the longest single railway metro line in the world. The green line is 23 kilometers long and has 20 stations. The red line runs parallel to the E11 expressway, which connects Abu Dhabi to Al Rashida. The red line also connects several tourist destinations such as the Mall of Emirates, the Dubai Mall, and the iconic structure of Burj Al Khalifa, the tallest man-made structure in the world. There you see the red line metro running parallel to us. This expressway is also called the Sheikh Zayed Expressway and passes through the downtown, and shortly we will see the Burj Al Khalifa, the tallest man-made structure in the world. There you can see it, the tallest man-made structure in the world. So the Dubai Metro also connects the city to the Dubai International Airport, and that is the Mall of Emirates, where is one of the stations of the metro is located. Now today we are going to take a ride from a station called Ibn Battuta to the Mall of Emirates. Ibn Battuta is a Moroccan traveler. We are not at the Ibn Battuta metro station, and this is the metro bus station. The Ibn Battuta is, or any other metro station, is well connected and served through feeder services both by tram and buses. Inside the metro station you can buy tickets at the self-vending machines. You can buy the ticket at the manual counters. You can also use the cards that are issued for the bus and other tram services across the metro. Nice interior view of the metro station. The tickets are the magnetic stripe tickets, and once you swipe them you can enter into the station, and similarly you swipe out when you get out of the station. Just like most of the metros in the world, similar design. A flight of stairs and you up to the platform, and you get a nice view of the station below from the escalator. The red line frequency is 5 to 6 minutes during non-peak hours and 3 to 4 minutes during the peak hours. There, the next train is in 3 minutes. The platforms have double doors, basically, in the sense is that there is a platform door. It's called a platform edge door, which is for security reasons, so that the passengers do not fall onto the railway tracks, because the railway is a third rail electrified track with 950 volts flowing through. That's the map of the metro, Dubai Metro, the red line and the green line. The green line mainly connects the city, the old Dubai city. Here it is, our train arrives now, and you will see that the platform door opens first and then the interior door. There we are now on the move, and Sheikh Zayed Expressway comes parallel, and at every station you have connecting bridges to the other side where malls and other things are located. We are now going parallel, synchronized opening, now the closing. First the platform door and then the inner door. And now we go along the Sheikh Zayed Expressway with a beautiful view of the Dubai city, the Dubai Marina, Palm Al Jumeirah, and other areas. Here it is, and we are at the station now, and the doors will close and on the move again. Being a driverless metro, we can now sit in the place where the driver will usually sit and get a great view. There we are, we can take a video, we can take a photograph and enjoy the cityscape of Dubai.
The next station is...
As I said earlier, the Dubai Metro is an electrified section with electrification done through third rail, not overhead electrification like the Delhi Metro and the Chennai Metro. It's like the Bangalore Metro, which has the third rail electrification. A train from the opposite direction. And there is the Dubai Internet City, where many of the offices of the multinationals are located. Software and hardware companies which provide IT solutions to the United Arab Emirates. Our journey is ahead with 2 more stations, and enjoy this driverless view of Dubai city. A single trip from end to end on the red line is about an hour. 53 minutes it takes from end to end for 52 kilometers, roughly averaging about 55 kilometers per hour on the red line. The green line, as I said earlier, connects the older Dubai city, the Bar Dubai, the Dubai Museum, and so on and so forth. And it has intersection stations between the red line at 2 points. And continuing on this line will get you on to the Dubai International Airport. So it's a very convenient way of taking a metro right into the Dubai International Airport. And that's the downtown Dubai buildings. Now shortly you will see the Burj Al Arab, the most luxurious hotel in the Middle East and in Dubai. I hope you enjoyed this compilation and then the quick ride on one of the fastest and longest driverless metro in the world. Subscribe to my channel, like and share your comments. There will be more compilations on Dubai sightseeing and important places to show. I'll be coming up on my channel. Keep on the lookout. That is the Mall of Emirates. We alight from the Mall of Emirates station, and there we see our train departing from the Mall of Emirates station towards Al Rashidia. Thank you very much once again. Stay safe and have a nice weekend.